Guys, he is a pineapple farmer, he's an entrepreneur, he's a politician, and of course, he is an entertainer. I'm super excited to have this young, sexy artist with us here today. He is Brian Mohan.
Well, Brian Mohan, what I must say is that it's not only people seeing me as an entertainer, but also seeing me of who I am as a person. I'm also a farmer, a pineapple farmer in Trinidad. I'm also a politician, a local government representative, a businessman, a father, a husband. I'm also an entertainer as well. So, it's a brand. It's not only see Brian as a singer, but this entire package.
किया है प्यार जिसे हमें जिंदगी की तरह आगे आगे नाना चले नानी going behind नाना drinking white one नानी drinking wine लावा बुझावे घरम चूल्हा लकड़ी धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे.
Hey guys, you can catch the full episode on our YouTube channel. Let's Talk with Lakshmee is aired once a week on ITV Gold, NTN Guyana, and TBN Suriname. For all the latest and greatest episodes, please subscribe to these TV channels and to our Let's Talk with Lakshmee YouTube channel.
जिसे हमें जिंदगी की तरह किया है प्यार जिसे हमें जिंदगी की तरह.
So here's a new face that is hitting the scene. He is super sexy, talented, and you guys have seen him capturing all of our hearts with his latest new video. It's entitled Timeless Love Classic. Guys, he is a pineapple farmer, he's an entrepreneur, he's a politician, and of course, he is an entertainer. Guys, I'm super excited to have this young, sexy artist with us here today. He is Brian Mohan. Brian, welcome to Let's Talk with Lakshmee. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy to be here, Lakshmee.
Well, Brian, first of all, let me be one of the first people to welcome you to New York City. This is your first trip to New York.
I've been to New York in the past, but it's my first trip coming here as an entertainer to perform.
Brian, I have to ask you, we've been hearing about the Brian Mohan brands. What is the Brian Mohan brand?
Well, Brian Mohan, what I must say is that it's not only people seeing me as an entertainer, but also seeing me of who I am as a person. I'm also a farmer, a pineapple farmer in Trinidad. I'm also a politician, a local government representative, a businessman, a father, a husband. I'm also an entertainer as well. So, it's a brand. It's not only a see Brian as a singer, but this entire package.
Let me ask you, being an entertainer, being a politician, does family ever take a step back in your life?
Everything affects your family if you don't do it the right way. The thing is, you cannot do nothing or move forward without the blessings of your family, especially if you're married, you have your wife, or you have your husband, you have your kids. When you make a decision, don't make a decision based on yourself. You have to make a decision based on your entire family. So in order for me to do this, or to be a politician, or to be an entertainer, or to be doing the type of production I'm doing now in terms of music, we must have the blessings of the family, which is the wife, the kids. And the family is the family are the ones that giving me the inspiration. Hey, you have the talent, let's take it to a new level.
I love it. I love it. Brian, you are not necessarily new to the scene, right? I mean, yes, the past 6 months you've been kicking out videos left, right, and center, but you've been around for quite a while. But we've seen this transition from Brian before to the Brian now. Talk to me about, everybody's talking about Brian Mohan and his six-pack. What created this transition?
Well, when I decided that I'm going to enter the industry, which is the entertainment industry, I look at what people will look for in the modern era, and I always have a passion for physicality. And I spoke to my manager Alan. I said, Alan, I want to go down this road, preparing my body the right way, getting a good shaped look and all these kind of thing. Will it work for me in the industry? And he was like, hey, yes, it will work, because apart from being a good entertainer, having good music, having good videos, your physicality will always help you along the way. Because as long as you're looking good, it will sell your brand much better. It will be easier for people to fall in love with you, to like you.
Well, it's all about love. It's all about the good memories. I love you. I miss you.
से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो बन जाओ मीत मेरी प्रीत अमर कर दो होठों से छू लो तुम मेरा गीत अमर कर दो चौदहवीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो चौदहवीं का चांद हो या आफताब हो जो भी हो तुम खुदा की कसम लाजवाब हो चौदहवीं का चांद हो You're my life, you're my heartbeat, my sweetheart.
Jackie, listen girl, my little floral arrangement business about to take off like Shelly. Even though I'm up in a age, who say me can't be entrepreneurial? You remember Dwight in Brooklyn? Yesterday me get a little contribution straight to my bank account from him son, wife, mother, auntie son, who did the wedding in December.
Family may be complicated, but we get it. Get money straight to your bank account with the direct-to-bank service. Visit gkmsonline.com for details.
Do you think that the videos that you have been doing, I mean, let's talk about Timeless Love Classics, right? And first let's give your manager, Alan, some credit there. I know he came up with the name for Timeless Love Classics. So Timeless Love Classic, we open up the set we have, this dashing young man who's yourself, okay, on the scene. And then you have your band who's all, really dressed up. They all look good. Do you think that this visual appearance that people are seeing, good looking guys on there, are increasing your numbers?
In terms of, you see what happened? It's important to incorporate everybody in your stuff. Why I'm saying is that it's timeless love classics. It's not only about me. It's about how much effort went into the production. And when we decided to do the video, and my wife who came up with the concept of doing the video, she manages all my video productions.
And what's her name?
Lindy.
Lindy.
Yes,
Hi,
Lindy. Yes. So she manages all my video productions. So when she came up with the idea of, okay, it's timeless love classics. We're going back in time. You could remember when you're watching those long time movies, you would see where before the star boy and star girl fall in love at an elder age, they used to meet each other when they were small, and they used to play and fall in love. Hence the reason we bring back that magic of timeless love classic from way back then. And then we say, we fill the video with the actual instruments. Because long time when you watch a band, it will be a big band, 30, 40 people, you will see the mandolin, you will see the guitars, you will see the trap set, you will see the keyboards. And we try to inculcate the music. Also the musician, of highlighting the musicians. Another thing is that we do productions, and the people who really build the production, they don't get highlighted. Yeah. Right? So Adish is one of the person that did this music for me. I call Adish, I say, Adish, what do you think about this production? I say, Brian, everybody touched these songs already, but they didn't do what you're going to do with it. And I'm going to do it for you because I know you have something special about you. You're going to make it history with this song. And we did it. And when we put it outside there, in the middle of Chutney Soca season. In the middle of Chutney Soca Monarch season. People was like, hey, you real? Alan said, no, that now is the time for that. And that little bit of love within this time, it really did well. It really did well.
With Western Union, you can easily send money directly to bank accounts in more than 100 countries. First, go to westernunion.com or open our app. Enter your receiver's country, transfer amount, and choose local payout currency. Be sure to select bank account as the payout method. Enter your receiver's details and bank information. Choose to pay by a bank transfer, bank card, or cash in store. Fast, reliable, and convenient money transfers directly to bank accounts with Western Union.
Would we be expecting a part 2?
Oh, definitely. Part 2 is done in the making. It's already made. It's just a matter of putting it to action.
So I have to tell you, when I was looking at the two little kids, I mean, I love how Lindy, I love how Lindy incorporated the children, right? And while I was watching this, I wanted to see now the kids grow up. Like I thought at the end maybe I was going to see Brian and Lindy together at the end. I understand it. So I'm expecting a part 2, definitely.
Don't worry. Everything is a phase.
Okay. Brian, I got to ask you, for the past 6 months, we have been seeing you kick out music left, right, center. It feels like every month you're doing something new. What is the driving force behind you?
Well, we had been in a lockdown for the past 2 years. Yes. And the entire industry was on pause. So I took the time to study and carefully calculate how I'm going to release music. Mm-hmm. And as the industry started opening up, I just keep releasing stuff because I didn't want to take 10 years to be recognized. I give myself 1 year, but it happened in 1 week. When I released the Sundar.
I want to talk about this Sundar Popo video montage that you have done. I mean, you, in my eyes, have totally blown up after that Sundar Popo video montage. If Sundar Popo was alive today, what would you say to him?
Well, I will tell you a story about Sundar Popo. When I had 14 years, I went out cooking. And Sundar Popo was in the cooking. A farewell night. Together with BWI, Harry Mahaber, Indian Art Orchestra.
Wow, I haven't heard BWIA in such a long time.
BWI, Harry Mahaber, Indian Art Orchestra. And that orchestra had about 25 members. When you watch that orchestra, like an India orchestra playing. Sundar Popo was there. And I walked up to him. And I said, Uncle, can I get to sing a song with you? Because I already started singing. He said, sure. You see, after the intermission, so those days we used to take intermission from 12 to 1, go and eat and come back out. So when he came back out, he called me up. And he said, which one is the song you want to sing? I said, I want to sing Na Na Nani with you at 14 years. And I sang Na Na Nani with him. Really, really nice. It was a really emotional moment. And fast track to then to now, me and one of his granddaughter had met when he died through satsang. And we had became friends, and we went Mastana Bahara and we did a duet together. And I think she moved to the US, and fast track from then to now, I decided, you know what, I always liked that song, and I believe we have the technology now to do it right. So I discussed it with my wife. I think I say, Gil, if we could pull off this, she said, yeah, why not? But let me get some legality for first, or some, to get okay from the family. So I contacted Natasha, who is the granddaughter, Sundar. She said, no problem. She would love to know that his music could remain alive and the young people could carry it on, but in a nice and positive way. So she said, Mama is still alive, to go and meet Mama. So I went by Mama. I said, Mama, I want to do this song, this tribute to Sundar, but I want to do it like this. I want to actually try to make a movie out of what the songs that I'm singing, out of those songs. So she gave me her blessings. I called Alan. Alan was like, you sure? It's serious? Because while I was doing this, I was with Alan right through. You think we should do this call? Because I don't want to go and make all this investment, and then we have to pull it down after. And when we get all the approval, we started, doing this product, this Sundar Popo product. So it didn't stem just so. It happened from a very long time because of my likeness for Sundar Popo music. And he was from Barakpur. I'm from Barakpur. I sang that same Na Na Nani with him 20-something years ago. And and this was my way of paying tribute to his music, because he paved the way for all of us, all the chutney soca artists in the industry.
Would you say he was your inspiration?
Definitely, because he paved the way for all of us. And his music is very unique. And, I decided, to do this video. And when I was speaking to his wife, she said, son, in Sundar days didn't have the technology that you could have do videos and things. And so she's so happy. I remember when I did the video, the first person saw it was her. So I wanted she to feel comfortable.
Did she cry?
Cry. For a whole hour, Mama cried. Really, really emotional. I tell her, are you talking to her? And I feel it inside. Because people don't know the effort we went through with this product. Right? And don't worry, in the upcoming month, this product is going to touch the world, because Brian is going to be in a lot of tours. And I spoke to Mama, I sit down, and she looked at this thing. Every time she sings, she just moved the phone once and I started crying. Every time she watched LP, she moved the phone once and I started crying. And I remained a couple of hours by her house. And she saw it and she said, son, I bless you. And then she gave me some stuff. She wanted me to do some stuff again in the name of Sundar, but that will be coming in the future.
We'll be seeing
some amazing stuff.
Future. I hope I see her in one of these videos.
I would love to put her in one of the videos. She's a bit shy though. She don't like camera, because when the product come out, Express newspaper reached out, Newsday, TV, television, and a lot of people wanted interviews. So I had to convince her, okay, it's a simple case where Sundar Popo music is being kept alive through the young people.
Right.
But it's not about just messing up the man music. It's about doing it, but doing it the right way.
Did anybody use those words? Did anybody ever say to you, you're messing up his music?
No.
Okay.
Nobody never said we messed it up, because we kept it 100% original with the modern flavor and the modern twist. And then we put the mini movie towards it.
So how did you choose your Nana and your Nani?
Oh,
And
it was really hard, I'll tell you why. Because the concept and everything was there, because my wife had everything, the choreography, she had everything planned out, she put together everything. But the two people that there's my brother and his wife, Shiva and Mindy. And when I ask them, they say no problem. So when I tell them what they have to do, they still say no problem. But for weeks we keep practicing. Practicing the dance, practicing the drink, practicing the point and everything. Because if you actually sit down and look at the video and you see how much intricacy it has in it, it's very detailed. That took a lot of time. So when I choose them, I was very, very happy. By the costume, I was to go every evening and practice, ready them, the dance, the walk, the riding on the bike. You wouldn't believe how hard it was to get that bicycle, because that's an old man bike. That's a vintage bike. A man had that in the shed back up 30, 40 years. We had to take it out, clean it up, polish it up to That is not a modern day spec. That's an original. You had to recreate back everything. Then the location where we shoot it was of vintage of wood, long time. You know, that not a concrete building or anything. So everything was really unique then.
Well, I have to tell you, I want to talk a little bit about the production level on this. I remember when I saw the advertisements for the Sundar Popo
So
release, I felt like it was a movie. You know, I remember seeing the advertising in Florida and stuff, and I was like, should I fly down to Florida to see this movie? Like, I really felt like it was a movie. And, you know, we talk about production levels. We have seen a huge increase when it comes to production level in the Indo-Caribbean community.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and I mean, what does it take? You were just talking about, you know, practice and practice. We have to get this scene and that scene. And to create this Sundar Popo video montage, how long would you say it took you to write the script, produce it, you know, get the scenes and editing and everything?
We do it on a lockdown time, which was COVID time, when we had a lot of restrictions. And there's 4 songs in there. And each song have a different part to play. You'll have the part with the Nana and Nani, you'll have the part where I love Olivia and you're gone. You will have the part with like falling from a plane with the kids when we were children, you did promise me. You had the part with the garden, the scorpion sting me. So everything had different actors for all the different parts. So nobody didn't repeat no part of the video. It took a while then to get all the actors. And the promotion of making it, the way we advertise it, all this was Alan's idea. This is the way we're going to put it out. This is when we drop in flyer. This is when we drop in teaser. This is who we target. This is who we focus in. So it was really, really calculated because Alan has a wealth of experience in this industry. He knows exactly what to do, when to do. And that, we nailed that. And it took about, I would say about 2 months this project actually to put together with videography, production, song production, music, getting all the actors, because we had to shoot everybody different days, different time. And you know, but I felt it was like a movie to me. How much time it took and how much pieces, you know? Yeah, I think it was well done.
नाना नानी घर से निकले धीरे धीरे चलती है मधुरा के दुकान में दोनों जाके बैठे हैं नाना की ने पंचदारू उझर जैसे पानी 40 वाइन और केल भी वाइन अरे रे मेरे नानी आगे आगे नाना चले नानी going behind Nana drinking white one and Nani drinking wine. Aage aage Nana chale, Nani going behind.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe and connected to the ones you love.
So from one great production to another, let's talk about Lala. You know, everyone loves a beautiful wedding scene.
Yes.
What was the inspiration behind Lala?
Well, my grandmother had a traditional group long time. That's where I learned to sing from. So she and her sisters and the ladies in the village used to go around every Friday night, Saturday night and sing at the weddings. So I remember going with her. I was like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, always sleeping away on the stage, all this kind of thing. So she's still alive. She's 90. She, you know, she's healthy and strong. So I said, you know, while she's still alive, I want to have her in some form of my production. So I decided this Lawa. And I threw the concept to Alan again. Alan said, it's original. You're a writer, because she taught me Bhojpuri Hindi. I want little stuff now. And then I have my little secrets on how I just write music and stuff. through research and things. And I decided to do this flower. So I went and I said, "Ma, I want to do this flower. You and your sister still here. You are the original members of the group, and I want you to be a part of it." But she said, "Well, we have no wedding in the family coming up." So I said, "No, I will recreate a wedding." So I have a big garage for my Zoom business as well. So my wife said, "Okay, we're going to decorate the shed. We're going to recreate a wedding." And I recreated a wedding. Do decoration, lighting system, fog, smoke, bring out sound system, had 20, 30 ladies there, had the pua, the mousey, the nanny, and then beating the drums, I inculcated, I bring the tassa to add into it. I bring a professional dance group, which is Kalnayak Dance Academy. And I had a flavor of everything. So I say, you know what, I've had the tradition, which is the actual scene, all the traditional part where the pukni, the blowing of the fire, you taking the jarro, the broom turning, the detailed shots of everything. But then you have the modernized twist with the dancers and the tassa and the lighting and the effects and all these things. So that was a very lengthy project to work on, because even, although it's a one video, I had on 4 or 5 different suits in it. So every time I with the dancers, I would have different clothes, with the mousey, I would have different clothes, with the tassa group, a different clothes. So it's like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of planning, but we are just trying to take our culture. Remember, we are the offspring of India, right? And when you look at how they do it, we could do the same thing. We could do the same thing. It's just that I can make movie, but we don't have a market for it in Trinidad. Because I could film a movie.
So when are you going to
I don't
film
know,
this movie?
Maybe someday. Maybe we could probably work together someday and make a movie. You never know. But the thing is, we have the knowledge and the ability to do world-class projects. The thing is, I don't only look at we industry. I just look at the Latin industry. I look at the African industry. I look at the white industry. Because I look at what is trending.
Right.
I try to keep up with times and keep up with everything. So we have the ability. We can't say no. We could do it. We could do it.
I can feel the passion in you.
Yeah.
When I had interviewed Marcel Manzano's when he had filmed when he was in the movie Bazari.
Right. Yeah.
And to me, that was a spectacular movie
yeah.
that was filmed in Trinidad and Tobago. And I expected to see so much more come out since then, and I haven't.
Yeah.
So maybe the next Trinidadian film that I'll see is a Brian Mohan production.
You never know.
अरे धान बुझावे धान बुझावे रे इत्यसी हो पुआ हो शिपाचिन दिलावा इत्यसी हो पुआ हो शिपाचिन दिलावा लावा बुझावे गरम चूल्हा लकड़ी की धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे लावा बुझावे गरम चूल्हा लकड़ी की धान बुझावे रे धान बुझावे रे
Brian, let me ask you, what is the end game for you when it comes to these video productions? Because, we see a lot of artists out here, right?
Yeah.
But your level of production, it's like boom, 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 boom. Is there a reason why the production level is just like coming out like fire? It's like boom, 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 boom. Here, next again. Who's got a new song? Brian. Who's got a new song? Brian. Who's got a new song? Brian. Tell me.
The reason for that is because, as I said, it had a pause for me in the industry for the past 10, 15 years. And when the world started opening up back now, I didn't want to take 10 years for somebody to know who is Brian Mohan. I give myself a year. I say within the next year, X amount of projects, X amount of product we're going to put out, X amount of songs. These are the productions, mixed culture of everything. And we'll see how it goes. But everything that we have put out so far, the industry has taken it awesomely. The people have responded awesomely. And I'm overwhelmed by this. And I have so much amazing product is going to come out for this year that, I'm very happy that the people are welcoming and they're loving my stuff. It gives me the encouragement to keep going on. And that was the reason why, because I wanted my name to get out there as quick as possible. And then I couldn't do it by myself because I'm a guy down in Trinidad, Barracuda, trying to get out for people to know. So I decided I look at many people in the industry. And that's why I met Alan. I told Alan, I said, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to put forward for the next couple of years. And I want you to steer me into the right direction. So before I do anything, we consult. We say, okay, this is the time, this is the correct time for this, the right time for this. And we carefully calculated every single thing. And every single thing has worked out so far. Because with my vision and Alan experience,
It's a great team.
look out for a lot of magical and unexpected stuff coming out in the future.
Well, guys, you got it right here. Lots of magical and unexpected things coming right here from Mr. Brian Mohan.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe and connected to the ones you love.
Guys, we got this fun round right now, Brian. So I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to kick it out. The first thing that comes to your mind, I just want you to kick it out. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So first question. Describe Brian Mohan in 3 words.
Caring, loving, and handsome.
Ooh, okay. What has been the best performance of your life so far?
When I performed for the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bissessa, that was my best performance.
Okay.
Tell me about your best or worst date.
My best or worst date? The best date I had was when I went out with my wife. It was very magical. And the worst date I had is when I went out with my wife.
I knew he was going to say that.
And she quarreled with me.
How did you make up for it?
It was very easy. My wife had one policy. Care, attention, and spend time with her. That's all I did.
So let me ask you, who wears the pants in your family?
I'm the man. I will always wear the pants. Although my wife have more jeans than me, but still I wear the pants.
I love it. Have you ever dated a fan?
No, never.
If you weren't married to Lindy, would you?
If I weren't married to Lindy,
If you weren't married, would you date a fan?
maybe not.
What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing?
A body part, a belly.
You wouldn't mind losing your belly? Okay, yeah,
belly.
because your abs. Oh, that's a good answer. Good answer.
Because you lose your belly, you get abs.
What's your favorite body part that you like using?
My abs.
Good answer.
What's the most ridiculous thing that anyone has ever asked you?
There's a lot of questions. Ridiculous thing, boy, how you just make out with all these work you just be doing.
Okay. And what's the most ridiculous thing that someone has ever tricked you into doing?
Ridiculous thing tricked me into doing. I remember a long time. We went to catch fish one time in the rivers. And the guy is saying that in the river has snake, wheeler snake, right? But he said, carrying in there, I don't have any. And from the time we went in the river and started to catch hassa, one big wheeler snake. I had to jump out the river and start to run in my arrow.
Okay. If I was to visit Trinidad
Yeah.
for one day, where would you take me?
If you could visit Trinidad the one, I'll take you to Tobago.
Tobago.
Can you show us here on Let's Talk with Lakshmi your 6-pack?
Well, I want to come back on Lakshmi show again, right? So, what about if I give you 2-pack now
You guys gonna take it?
and 2-pack another time?
You guys gonna take it? They said yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go ahead. He want to do it now. All right, guys. Let's see if he's gonna show us 2-packs now, 2 packs for the next show that's coming up, and then maybe another 2 after that.
tell me when to go ahead, right?
Go for it.
So I give you 2. Right? The next 4 you will see another time, right, Lakshmi?
On the next show.
And probably could get a piece of chest if you wish.
Guys, Brian Mohan, Brian, thanks so much for coming on. You know, good luck with everything, and I can't wait to see what happens next because your manager, Alan Gopi, says it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, Lakshmi. It's a blessing, and you keep doing your good work that you always do.
Thanks so much.
Let's talk with Lakshmi. Here we go now, here we go now. Let's talk with Lakshmi.
With Western Union, you can easily send money directly to bank accounts in more than 100 countries. First, go to westernunion.com or open our app. Enter your receiver's country, transfer amount, and choose local payout currency. Be sure to select bank account as the payout method. Enter your receiver's details and bank information. Choose to pay by a bank transfer, bank card, or cash in store. Fast, reliable, and convenient money transfers directly to bank accounts with Western Union.
Hey guys, you can catch the full episode on our YouTube channel. Let's Talk with Lakshmi is aired once a week on ITV Gold, NTN Guyana, and TBN Suriname. For all the latest and greatest episodes, please subscribe to these TV channels and to our Let's Talk with Lakshmi YouTube channel.